What's up, inbreds? Just got back from seeing Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm going to talk about it briefly. I have no notes because I don't need them because it's a Spider-Man movie. Was it good? Yes. Was it good for the average person to watch? I'm going to say on a scale of 1 to 10, for the average person, if you don't know nothing about the MCU and you went in this movie, you might be a little lost. You might have a lot of questions. Still probably a 7 or an 8. If you are a fan of the MCU and you do know everything that's going on and you keep up to date on those things, well then this movie's a I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9. I really enjoyed this movie. There was a handful of moments where the movie dragged on, just a handful. I was like, man, they could really speed this up a little bit. I forget what the runtime was. It was kind of a long movie, but very enjoyable. Is it worth seeing in the theaters? Abso-fucking-lutely. Should you see it? I don't even know what I'm saying. Just see it in the theaters. I don't even know what the fuck I was just about to say. Anyway, not too much to spoil. I don't want to make this video too long. All the actors were great. Music was great. Action set pieces great. Shout out to Daniel Dustin Cretton. He did a great job with this movie. There were some scenes that just look so fucking awesome. So yeah, my personal rating, mind you, I am a big MCU fan, and I do know what's going on in the MCU. I'm gonna give this movie a fucking 9 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Probably one of the better movie going experiences that I have had in a long time. And out of the last MCU movies we've had, this is leagues above like the last 3 we have. And I know that's not saying much. I mean, Fantastic Four was great. Thunderbolts was Thunderbolts. And Captain America Brave New World was disrespectful. So check it out. Okay. I'm not going to spoil the whole movie for you. So if you don't want to know anything about this movie, stop watching right now. But if you want to stick around and have a little discussion with your boy, Wait, did I say stick around? I mean, if you don't want to know what's going on in this movie, leave now. If you want to have a little discussion with your boy about the movie, I'm going to start talking spoiler shit right now. Jean Grey was in it. And I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? I mean, I heard leaks, and I'm thinking, oh, these leaks are bullshit. I need to stop. I need to stay away from leaks. Fuck leaks, bro. Fuck the leaks. Because if I had no knowledge from these fucking stupid ass leaks, I would have, there's a part where Spider-Man looks up like who this woman is, and they're like, it's Jean Grey. So mutants are in the MCU? What other mutants are in the MCU? Jean Grey and her sister, and I didn't even know that she had a sister. And I grew up watching the X-Men cartoon and don't remember Jean Grey having a sister. But besides the point, it was a little mind-blowing. Punisher was the fucking man in this movie, okay? Punisher was the fucking man. Spider-Man has his little organic web shooters. He's going through a metamorphosis. And at first, I thought it was the symbiote. I swore. I made a prediction in one of my last videos. I said, yo, this is going to be the symbiote. The symbiote's in this fucking movie. I would probably put money on it that the symbiote's in this movie. He was not in the movie. And I really thought he was going to be in the movie. There are some scenes in this movie. It's only a handful of scenes where Spider-Man starts to rage out. He gets pissed. And he starts fucking people up. And it's fucking sick. It's sick. Like, to see him go like, I'm fucking you up. Bro, that was like one of just some of the sickest Spider-Man shit I've seen him do. Especially like, I never played the actual Spider-Man games on PlayStation, but I'm aware of them. And I'm aware of all the cool moves that he does. It's going to remind you of that. It was fucking sick. It was fucking sick. Punisher was the fucking man in this movie. The only thing about this movie that I didn't, just the MJ stuff lingered. And it was cool. I mean, I had no problem with it. I like MJ and I like Ned. It lingered. I guess they were trying to, tell you this story. Like, look how sad Spider-Man's fucking life is. To make you feel for the fucking guy. What else? Yeah, the whole Jean Grey thing was just okay. What other mutants are here? What other mutants? None of my predictions came true for this movie. A lot of the stuff that you see in the trailer, where you're like, "Oh, look at this big crazy scene, looks mind blowing." That's in the first fucking 5 minutes of the fucking movie. There was like one or two scenes from later on in the movie that were actually in the trailer. So the trailer was not misleading. It was still, the trailer did sell me on this movie, but don't think because you understand the trailer that you're going to understand this movie. If you're a fucking normie, or if you go with like somebody who doesn't know shit about the MCU, they're going to have a lot of questions. Like, how come nobody remembers who Spider-Man is? That's probably the main question that they're going to fucking ask. Because aside from that, you pretty much follow this movie. Department of Damage Control is in it. But they're just such a small player that even if you didn't know who they were, it's not going to fucking ruin the movie for you. We're going to be lost. Like, who's the Department of Damage Control? You don't give a fuck. It's guys in the movie. Fuck it. What else? I'm going to get... So we are in spoilers. So there's a part where... I don't know if I should even talk about it. I mean, if you're watching right now, then you want to hear spoilers. Spider-Man gets shot by the Punisher accidentally. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. And how, I don't know. Oh yeah, the Hulk's in this too. So listen, I don't know how well this mutation, it like enhanced Spider-Man. But man, it definitely enhanced his durability because he got shot with a fucking 50 BMG to the back and like was out of bed the next fucking day. The motherfucker took a 50 BMG to the back like poof, and was just standing there. Like in real life, he was trying to save Jean Grey because Jean Grey's sister got killed by the Department of Damage Control. So she wants revenge on the Department of Damage Control, and she's looking for something, blah, blah, blah. And she can only possess people that are only like 35 feet near, so they keep her in this facility where everybody's like further away from her, so she can't like possess people. And they start doing stuff to her that just like, it triggers her and makes her, it increases her power. And she just starts going off. And so basically she's got a big area of the city hostage. And as you've seen in the trailer, you see Frank Castle, where it looks like he's not being mind controlled while everybody else is around him being mind controlled. What it is that he's outside of the radius because she went from being able to mind control people that are 35 feet away from her and then could use that person to jump to another person who's 35 feet away from her, to being able to, like, mentally Professor X, Logan style, brain freeze everybody within a kilometer. So Frank Castle just happened to be outside the kilometer. But he's not too far away from the facility that him and Spider-Man are at. And so yeah, he shoots Spider-Man in the back with 50 BMG, and Spider-Man fucking survives somehow. Which, I know, suspend your disbelief. This is a movie about a guy who has spider powers, but that shit was he got shot in the back. You think he's like dying. Jean Grey kept him alive with her psychic powers somehow, and he survives, and he's like a hero in fucking New York City. I've been talking way too long. It's already 9 minutes in. So let's just get to the post-credit scene. Post-credit scene. Ned Leeds created the spider tracker. You've probably seen it already if you've been on Twitter. You already know what the fuck it is. But I'm just going to talk about it because I need to think about and talk to you about what it possibly could mean. So the spider tracker Tells you where Spider-Man's at in the city. If there's a sighting or whatever, Ned Lee's made this app, blah, blah, blah. Even this Punisher uses it to know where Spider-Man's at. And so at the end of the movie, it shows the spider tracker and it gets an alert like, oh, Spider-Man is in the vicinity or something like that. And it shows Earth. It shows New York. And then it zooms out and it shows Earth in the spider tracker, and then it zooms out even more, shows space, and then it says location found, and like Spider-Man's way out in space somewhere. Now, what could this possibly mean? I'm sure all the bigger channels like what's it called? Heavy Spoilers. Hello, I'm Paul from Heavy Spoilers. And I bet he already has a clear breakdown of what the fuck this is. So go watch his channel. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know what this means. So I'm just assuming if this is related to fucking Doomsday, I think this is... I don't want to say this is maybe a jump into Secret Wars. Because, like, the Earth's not destroyed. The planet hasn't been destroyed yet by an incursion or whatever the shenanigans of Doomsday. But Spider-Man's out in space. Did he get abducted by aliens? Is he a Guardian of the Galaxy? Did he become a Guardian of the Galaxy in the comics? I think there was a comic where he became a Guardian of the Galaxy, where it was him, Kang. It was him, Kang, not Monica Rambeau. Is it Monica Rambeau? Yeah, I think Monica Rambeau. And I forget who the fuck else. And then they had to go against a guy named Mr. E. Not Mystery, but Mr. letter E. And he was going to destroy the universe. And then Kang teams up with Spider-Man to stop the universe from, being destroyed. I don't know what the fuck this means. All I know is Spider-Man is in space really fucking far away. How the fuck did he get there? I don't know. So, let me know in the comments what you think, where you think Spider-Man could be. I'm not editing this video. I tried to speak as fast as I could without making any pauses, so I don't have to just, edit this fucking thing. I'm not adding any fucking pictures or any of that. So, thanks for watching. If you want, leave a comment. It could be about anything. If you're a girl and you want to tell me about all the bitches you hate, go ahead. Just leave it in the comments, man. I'm here for you. If you're a guy and you got any questions about fucking anything, listen, I'm your guy.